Have you ever had that client? The one who consistently shows up late, cancels last minute, or maybe even makes you feel uncomfortable. The one that, deep down, you wish you didn't have to deal with anymore? If you're a service provider using Setmore to manage your appointments, then you've likely asked yourself the million-dollar question: can I block clients on Setmore? It's a frustration many business owners face. While most clients are a joy to work with, a few bad apples can spoil the bunch, impacting your schedule, your bottom line, and even your peace of mind. We've all been there, staring at our booking calendar, dreading that notification for a specific person. You might have tried everything: setting stricter policies, having awkward conversations, or simply gritting your teeth and bearing it. But wouldn't it be so much easier if there was a simple digital solution to prevent those undesirable bookings from ever happening again? Before we dive into the nitty-gritty of Setmore's capabilities, let's take a moment to acknowledge why this is such a pertinent question for so many of you. In the world of online scheduling, convenience is king. Setmore, along with many other platforms, is designed to streamline your booking process, making it effortless for clients to schedule appointments with you. This ease of access is fantastic for growth and accessibility, but it also creates a unique challenge. When anyone can book, how do you maintain control over who should be booking? The desire to block a client isn't usually born out of malice. More often than not, it stems from a need to protect your valuable time, your business's reputation, and your mental well-being. Perhaps a client has a history of no-shows, costing you revenue for lost appointment slots. Maybe their behavior is disruptive or disrespectful, creating a negative environment. Or it could be something as simple as a consistent pattern of late cancellations that throws your entire schedule into disarray. Whatever the reason, the need for a block function is often a legitimate business necessity, not just a petty desire. You might be thinking, well, can't I just manually cancel their appointments every time they book? Sure, you could. But imagine the constant vigilance, the administrative burden, and the awkwardness of repeated cancellations. It's not a sustainable or efficient solution, especially for a busy professional. This is precisely why a direct blocking feature is so appealing. It offers a proactive rather than reactive approach to client management. So, let's get down to brass tacks. Does Setmore offer a direct block client button that, with one click, prevents a specific individual from ever booking with you again? This is where we need to manage expectations and provide a clear, actionable answer. As of my last update, Setmore does not have a dedicated block client feature in the same way that social media platforms might allow you to block a user. There isn't a single button you can press on a client's profile that instantly and permanently prevents them from accessing your booking page or scheduling appointments. This might come as a disappointment to some of you who were hoping for a straightforward solution. However, just because there isn't a direct block button doesn't mean you're powerless. Setmore, like many flexible scheduling platforms, offers alternative methods and strategies that can effectively achieve a similar outcome, giving you control over who books your time. It requires a bit more nuance and a multifaceted approach, but rest assured you have options. One of the most effective indirect methods involves utilizing client information and your scheduling policies. While you can't block them from seeing your page, you can certainly make it impossible for them to complete a booking or set conditions that make repeat problematic behavior unfeasible. Consider the power of requiring client accounts. Setmore allows you to enable a setting where clients must create an account before they can book. This might seem like a small step, but it gives you more control. If a problematic client tries to book under a new email address, it becomes more difficult. You can also monitor these accounts more closely. If you see a familiar name, email, or even phone number attempting to book under a new account, you can manually intervene. Another crucial tool at your disposal is the cancellation and no-show policy. While this doesn't prevent a booking, it certainly deters repeat offenders. Clearly outlining your policy on your booking page and within your terms and conditions is essential. If a client consistently violates these policies, e.g., multiple no-shows, you have grounds to refuse service. While Setmore won't automatically prevent them from booking again, you can politely inform them that due to their history of non-compliance with your policies, you are unable to accept future bookings from them. This shifts the responsibility and allows you to enforce your business rules. Furthermore, leveraging prepayment or deposit requirements can be a significant deterrent for problematic clients. If a client has a history of no-shows, requiring a full upfront payment or a non-refundable deposit for future appointments can make them think twice. Setmore integrates with various payment gateways, making it easy to set up these requirements for specific services or even for all bookings. This financial commitment often filters out those who are not serious about their appointments, effectively blocking them by making the booking process financially undesirable for them. Now, let's talk about the manual approach with a digital twist. If you have a specific client you absolutely do not want to serve, you can always manually cancel any appointments they book and then communicate with them directly. While this isn't a block in the software sense, it's a very real-world way to stop serving a client. When they book, you cancel. You can then send a polite but firm email explaining that you are no longer able to provide services to them. While they might still be able to see your booking page, they won't be able to successfully complete an appointment with you. For extreme cases where a client is consistently harassing you or attempting to book repeatedly after being asked not to, you might need to consider implementing IP address blocking at your website level if your Setmore booking page is embedded on your own site. This is a more technical solution and goes beyond Setmore's direct functionality, but it's an option for persistent issues. However, be cautious with this as IP addresses can change, and it's not a foolproof method. Finally, a powerful, albeit indirect, method is to adjust your service offerings or availability for specific clients. This isn't about blocking, but about making it difficult for a specific client to book. If you know a problematic client only books a specific service, you could temporarily make that service unavailable online or adjust its pricing to be less appealing. This is a more discreet way to manage difficult client relationships without directly confronting them through a block feature. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.